Welcome to Daily Life Connection as we continue to explore together who God is, how He works, and what difference that makes in how we live today. I want to begin today by reading from Psalm 68, beginning to read in verse 34. Ascribe power to God, whose majesty is over Israel, whose power is in the skies. Awesome is God in His sanctuary, the God of Israel. He gives power and strength to His people. Blessed be God. Awesome is God. I want to talk today for a little bit about this awesome God that we find in the Bible. To be awesome means to be awe-inspiring. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think I inspire awe in very many people when I show up somewhere. They may be in awe of God because He loves me, but I don't think they're in awe of me. The neat thing about this is, the more we get to know God, the more awesome He becomes. The more awe-inspiring He is. I know we can't ever live long enough to begin to comprehend the awesomeness of this God that we love and serve. Awe makes you want to just sit down and ponder. I think it's expressed nicely in the story of Mary. It says that after the shepherds left and all the angels praising God and them telling them all about it, it says she pondered these things in her heart. There was a sense of awe, a sense of there is something in this greater than I thought. That's part of what awe is about, isn't it? You know, you can hear about the Rocky Mountains. And you can hear people talking about how majestic they are and amazing, and the snow on them and the ancient rock and just all that. But when you actually go there and you're down in one of those valleys looking up at those mountains, there is a sense of awe, a sense of this is bigger than I thought. This goes beyond what I anticipated. Isn't that a wonderful description of our God? So many times through our lives, we come to Him or we read about Him, we experience Him in a new way, and we go, this is bigger than I thought. He's more than I anticipated. He's better than you described Him. That's a God who is awesome. And He's not just awesome, generally speaking, He is awe-inspiring in every dimension of who He is. When we think about the love of God, you know that great old song, O Love of God, it talks about how if every ocean was ink and every sky was writing paper and every human being had a pen and was writing, we never could begin to tell of the love of God. That's awe-inspiring love, isn't it? His power is awe-inspiring. When I think or try to comprehend the universe and the dimensions of it and the black holes and the unimaginable power that is in what He has created and spoken into being, I'm in awe of that God. I think it does us good sometimes to sit down and ponder and meditate on how awesome God is. All of a sudden it seems like it recalibrates our lives, doesn't it? All of a sudden, our little concerns seem to shrink, and our situations come into clearer perspective when we meditate on the awesomeness of our God, the awesomeness of our God, the awesomeness of His intelligence. Wow, I admire brilliant people. I'd love to be one of them, someone who's brilliant, whose mind comprehends things that most of us can't, you know. I can't begin to comprehend quantum physics. I just can't seem to wrap my little brain around it. He created quantum physics. He knows it inside and out. Just amazing. God's holiness, His total commitment to love. That's his holiness. He is set apart to love us. Unconditional. That's awesome. The only, not only his qualities, but the magnitude of them. Not just that he is powerful, but it's so far beyond. Anyway, we could go on and on today about the awesomeness of God. But I encourage you sometime through the day to sit down and just contemplate for a little bit. Think of something that is so grand. Maybe you've seen the Rockies or been out on the ocean when there was no land in sight. Or maybe you've sat on a beach and picked up a handful of sand and realized, I can't begin to comprehend how many grains of sand are on this beach. This one little beach out of millions of beaches around the world. Our God made all these things. They're so far beyond. Or think about his love for you and I. And just be in awe of who this God is. I fully believe it will bring a deeper richness and quality to our relationship with him. Well, God bless you as you think about this. We'll talk again tomorrow.